Hey. So we've got a lot to catch up on. I know it's been a while, but like I told you before, life be lifing. And I haven't done a video since my pipes froze. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on all that I've been dealing with. So I did finally get, I think I did do the video of finally getting the correct hose, getting the heat set up with the propane with the 100-pound tank. The update to that though is that the 2 weeks that the property manager said that it would last, it did not. It only lasted 10 days. And then I think I filled it up twice. I didn't, after the second time, I didn't do it anymore because even though I'm not necessarily paying for the rental of the 100-pound tank, it is $1 a pound to fill. So that means it's $100 every time. Now, also, I pay a separate electric bill. So that means that the heat in the RV is still running off of the RV, although I'm using the propane for the actual furnace, but it takes electricity to run the furnace. So that meant that I had to pay, oh yes, that's why I wanted to wait, so that I could get the bill of what my electric bill would be, as well as what the propane bill would look like. So as you know, I use my appliances to cook with, so I'm not really using the stove per se to use the propane to be using the stove. I was really just using the propane for the heat and to see how quickly the propane would run out. So again, the 10 days that it lasted, it was not 2 weeks, and that's not 2 weeks or 10 days. Maybe the property manager, because she does stay here on site, I don't, she can't she can't be using the heat and the propane every day. It's just no way that it's gonna last for 2 weeks. And that's what, like I said, that's what she originally told me, that it was gonna last for 2 weeks. The 10 days for me was literally only turning on the heat from the time that I get in when I get off of work, which is various times. Sometimes it's early, sometimes it's late. So we'll say maybe from like 5 or 6 on my good days to about 6:30 in the morning when I leave out, because that's pretty much when I start my day. I'm starting my day about, I'm starting my day, if you will, counting in the dogs and getting up and all of that, about 6 o'clock, 6:30, and I'm out of the house no later than 7:15. 7:15 is like the latest that I leave. So from we'll say sometimes 6 in the evening to about, when I get up in the morning, I generally turn off the heat. I don't get ready and get dressed with the heat on. Once I'm up, it's pretty much warm already. I do have a tiny space heater in the bathroom because the bathroom wasn't getting good ventilation. I don't know if that's just my unit or if maybe the previous owners did something, because the heating in the bathroom is, the vent is, it's not strong at all. It's not coming out strong at all. So I just put like a little teeny I don't know, 4x8, if you will, space heater in there, and that keeps it pretty warm. But again, this is still electricity. So my electric bill for, what month are we in now? We're in March. So I think maybe I did the original video, maybe I did that in January sometime. I don't even know. Time just keeps flying. So we'll say when it was really, really cold, again, I'm up north, so it had gotten as low as 10 degrees, and I really did need the propane to heat the unit, to also heat my tanks, which we're going to talk about that as well. Although my water tanks didn't freeze, the actual pipes that the water, I guess you could say, passes through. It didn't freeze completely because I did still have running water, except for when I did the video and I didn't have running water. That was because I ran out of propane in the middle of the night, probably about 5 or 6 or so. And then I had a late day, so I didn't leave out until about 11 o'clock. So between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m., it was cold enough for the pipes to freeze. So the pipes that actually had froze for the water in the actual RV. Now, the water coming into the RV was not frozen because I have a heated hose connected to the water source outside. But anywho, my electric bill for the month of January was about $180, and that was just the month. And that also did not include the propane. I want to say it was probably the end of January because I did do it again in the time frame, if you will, of February. We did have reached into February when I got it refilled again, which was another $100. And then they do the meter reading. You're hooked to a meter outside. That's how you're getting the electricity to your RV, trailer, fifth wheel, whatever you have, camper. I have a travel trailer. Mine is much larger than a camper. It's a 50 amp, and we're hooked up to a literal meter outside. Every lot has its own meter and electric source. That's how you hook up. So my electric bill that I just paid for February was $150. But that was using the rest of the 100-pound tank. And once it ran out, I did not refill. I went back to the space heaters because I found that for me, that works a lot better. When it does drop down to the, 30 degrees, 20 degrees, then I do use the propane to heat the unit. But had I known going into this, I would have just used the 100-pound tank for dire straits nights because it wasn't economic at all. And for me, it wasn't. We're on a fixed income, or at least I like to say we're on a fixed income. I have a certain budget. I make sure that my husband and I stick to that budget. But with the propane, we were kind of just filling it out. So I spent, we'll say, $240 on propane because we filled the 100-pound tank twice, and then I have 2 20-pound tanks in which I refilled those because we had originally ran out of those before we got the 100-pound tank. So I had filled the 2 20-pound tanks, and then I filled, or had them fill it because they do it right here on premises. I had them fill my 2 20-pound tanks, the 100-pound tank. It lasted 10 days, and then I did a refill again, and so that was another $100. So within a month span, if you will, I spent $240 on propane. Still my electric bill, because you need the electric to run the furnace. And then also, like, again, I have the space heater. I have a heater hose, so that's using the electricity. It wasn't long enough, so I had to put that on an extension cord. So I'm sure that's not really a lot in terms of wattage. But again, the other things, turning the lights on in the RV, the television. I I use my appliances to cook. So that's the air fryer, the rice cooker. I have a crock pot and also a teapot. In which I also learned that all of those things can't go simultaneously, or some of them can't go, they can't be running at the same time because it'll trip my fuse. So I can't have the air fryer, the rice cooker, and the teapot. That definitely can't happen because it's going to blow the fuse. And with the heat, because I do have a little tiny space heater, well, it's a medium sized one, if you will, for the bedroom, which we probably, now we don't even really turn on much. We have one large space heater that if we turn it up to like 80, it heats the whole unit, including the bathroom. But I keep my bathroom door closed because I have pets, excuse me, and I love them, but that's the one place that they're off limits to. So I keep the door closed so that it limits the hair and whatnot from going in there and them going in there and whatever. I don't know. Bear likes to go and pull my rugs out, so I close the door. And I have a new puppy, Snowball, which I'm going to post a video of him and Bear playing and show you that. But yes, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update of what has been going on. That is the propane and my electric hookup. If you have any questions or again any suggestions that you offer, I am so open to it because we're so new at this. In June it'll be a year, and it's totally been trial and error. Again, with my husband traveling so much, it's been a lot of trial and error with me figuring it out alone, if you will, even though I call him and we brainstorm. But a lot of the process has been me just figuring it out, you know, trial and error, and us learning what we can from people that come in the park that are open to, you know, offering any suggestions or any help or anything like that. But I thank you guys for being with me. Again, please comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends, anybody that has, again, any suggestions. I need them. I'm open to everything. I'm gonna actually do another video pretty soon, probably right after this actually, about the sewer tank, because my sewer tank froze. That did freeze, so that has been a process. I've been dealing with that for about the last 3 weeks now, but I finally got that taken care of. So yes, I am going to end this video for now. See you later for now. Thank you for listening and watching. Love you guys. Peace.